How about Bitcoin? What's the price right now? Just under $19,000 per coin, 19,100, I should say. Joining us, the Wolf of Wall Street. He is the author of Way of the Wolf. His name is Jordan Belfort. Jordan, welcome to the program.
Thank you. How are you?
You were operating a scam. I think you served your time and you did your duty. And now you say that Bitcoin is a scam. You want to tell us why?
Yeah, let me explain, because I've done a lot of thinking about this over the weekend because I've been getting so much traction in the Bitcoin thing. Everyone's so interested in hearing my opinion because I did what you said, and I have a really good, purview into that mindset that creates bubbles and things like that. So Bitcoin itself, it's not that Bitcoin is a scam. The technology behind Bitcoin, blockchain technology, is not a scam. The people that actually invented it, they're not sure who, right? But it was more of an experiment, a social experiment on alternative money. What's happened is that there's people that have used this platform of blockchain technology to create a massive manipulation and a bubble because there are some inherent problems right now because what's happening is Bitcoin is theoretically a currency, right? But it's not being used as a currency except for a very, very tiny portion of it. So what happens is it's like you have a stock, right? And you might have a market capitalization of, let's say, they say 200 billion. That's what Bitcoin is worth, more or less. But the free trading float, what's actually out there being bought and sold, is very, very small. So what happens is most of people that buy Bitcoin, they put it away as an investment, almost everybody. No one's really be using it as currency, very, very small. So what happens is any bit of buying will drive it up because there's not much available. So what you have here is this massive bubble being created because by the nature of what it's being used for, it's not a currency, it's being used as an investment, you have people that can easily drive it up. And what happens is every day, I'll give you an example, I get an email saying, get rich with Bitcoin in my social media, just a blind email. And there's some guy advertising, many people all over the internet saying the next great cryptocurrency, get rich on. So they're creating massive interest among the millennials who have no idea about it. They don't know about bubbles. They haven't lived through all this stuff, right? And what's happening is they're creating this massive demand. And it's almost like, when it's all over in the end, and Bitcoin is back down to some, much, much lower price. It might go higher still, but very much might go higher. Okay. The point is, people are going to say, what the hell are we thinking? It's not that Bitcoin's a scam. It's that the price is related to nothing in reality right now.
Okay. Now, we are told that there are about 1,000 people, they got in early, big-time investors, they got in early, and they control 40% of all Bitcoins. This is what you're talking about, isn't it? Because it's in their interest to get that price up. Insiders, they know each other, get it going, and they sell just as the little guy, the ordinary investor, is coming in and left holding the bag. Is that part of your theory, too?
It's even worse than that. Yeah. It's even worse than that. So that's part of it for sure. But what's happening now is because of the nature that you really can't use Bitcoin to buy. It takes too long there's a lot of limits to Bitcoin. I'm a big believer. I think blockchain technology is great. And one day, very soon, there's going to be another technology, probably sponsored by a major bank or a government, that's going to actually take hold and be great and be regulated. It'll be useful. But with Bitcoin, there's a lot of things that don't lend itself to being used very quickly and so forth. So what happens is when people buy Bitcoin, it's not like that they go out and spend it. It goes into circulation. It's bought and sold. See, when you see the spike price of dollars every day, it's because they're being used in the world. Yeah. Bitcoin's not being used. It's being stowed away. So it keeps putting all the float away. So the float's locked away. So all it takes is a little bit of demand through viral campaigns. And you get everybody right now is hearing about Bitcoin. It's in that weird phase right now where everybody's buying. There's no supply. It drives the price up. That's what's causing the bubble right now. So take away that Bitcoin itself is not a scam, but what's happening is the way it's being traded and what's happening is being perpetrated around it is a massive scam and a massive bubble.
Well, you did your homework.
Does that make sense?
No, yes, it makes a lot of sense.
It's been bothering me because it's really bothering me because...
Yeah. Look, I'm sorry, Jordan.
I've been thinking about it.
I'm sorry. Yeah, good stuff, Jordan. I'm sorry I'm out of time, but that was good stuff. Okay. And we appreciate that original thinking. Thank you very much, Jordan Belfort.
My pleasure.